Not entitled.
Still talking here. Even if it
You're
were
interrupting me,
true, these aren't people we have to have here. We already have our own and murders. We don't need to be bringing in more.
So
Ladies and gentlemen, buckle up, because Coulter just stepped into the lion's den and walked out victorious. In one of the most talked about moments on Real Time with Bill Maher Coulter faced off against a panel of Hollywood elites and so-called woke warriors, including Maher himself, and delivered a verbal masterclass. With her signature sharp wit and unapologetic truth bombs, she left the panel stunned and scrambling for comebacks. Love her or hate her, there's no denying that Coulter knows how to command a room, even one filled with hostility. Before we dive into Coulter's fiery takedowns, make sure to smash that like button, hit subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss more epic moments like this. Subscribed? Perfect, let's dive in. The drama began with what seemed like a typical real-time discussion, a blend of light-hearted jokes and political commentary. Bill Maher and his panel of Hollywood favorites and intellectuals kept the audience entertained with safe, agreeable banter. But then, Coulter took the stage, and the energy shifted instantly. While the panel stuck to their comfortable talking points, Coulter wasted no time calling out their hypocrisy. The atmosphere turned heated when immigration, one of Coulter's signature topics, came up. But instead of just disagreeing, Coulter dismantled their arguments piece by piece, leaving the panel visibly rattled. Things escalated when one particularly emotional guest tried to pivot the discussion into a sob story about Donald Trump. Coulter, unfazed, delivered a zinger that had even Maher chuckling in disbelief. This wasn't just a debate, it was an all-out verbal battle. And in the end, Coulter walked away as the clear victor, proving once again that she's not afraid to take on anyone, anywhere.
that are autobiographical, and I had a very challenging childhood, and in retrospect, challenging. Didn't have a father around. There was a lot of alcoholism and drug abuse and abandonment, and you're left to your own devices at a very young age, and you grow up too fast.
But that helps you as an actor.
It does, in a way. It helps you as an actor.
You have something to draw on when you have to be emotional.
Yes.
Oh, my dad was mean.
Oh my God. He's drawing on it now.
Oh, look, he's doing it. Oh, I said he was a great lesbian. Lesbian. What about Dan Savage? In the years you've been writing a sex advice column, have people's problems changed much?
No. Thanks to abstinence education, I have a non-stop supply of sexually miseducated idiots who are getting themselves in trouble with their genitals.
The most explosive moment came when Coulter addressed Trump's immigration policies. As the panel accused Trump of fear-mongering, Coulter calmly fired back. Are you saying illegal aliens don't commit crimes? Because we already have enough of our own rapists and murderers, we don't need to import more. The room fell silent, and audible gasps rippled through the audience. But Coulter didn't stop there. She called out the hypocrisy of Hollywood elites who claim to champion the working class while benefiting from cheap, undocumented labor. They're not sending their best, she said, quoting Trump's infamous line. You want your gardening done and your houses cleaned, but you're not the ones competing with undocumented workers for jobs. It's the average American who pays the price. The pain lists were visibly shaken. One guest attempted to interrupt, accusing Coulter of targeting marginalized communities, but she stood her ground. It's not about race, it's about protecting American workers, she shot back, silencing the room yet again. Even Bill Maher, no stranger to heated exchanges with Coulter, found himself laughing at her unfiltered takes. At one point, he admitted, "You're not wrong about the stats," marking a rare moment of agreement between two often opposing figures. As the debate unfolded, Coulter shifted her focus to the media narrative surrounding immigration, calling it a fairy tale designed to make Americans feel guilty. She challenged the panel to present real solutions instead of resorting to virtue signaling, leaving them scrambling for answers. Maher, known for his biting humor, seemed hesitant to push back too hard. Perhaps he realized that Coulter wasn't there just to make noise, she came armed with facts and wasn't afraid to use them.
And how can Donald Trump win the election after alienating Hispanics, a key demographic, and women? Let's be honest. He's
Hispanics love him. Didn't you see the taco bowl? That was fantastic.
I love Hispanics.
I don't think this is funny because Donald Trump's campaign began with a big lie about the people who are coming here legally or illegally, accusing them of Mexico of sending the murderers.
Coulter's appearance on *Real-Time** wasn't just another heated debate, it was a reflection of the deeper cultural and political divide in America. On one side stand Hollywood elites and media figures championing progressive ideals, often overlooking the practical implications of their policies. On the other are voices like Coulter's, who unapologetically challenge the status quo, even if it means braving intense backlash.
That was like a shot of adrenaline right into the worst of our body politic. It just inflamed.
What do you mean it's a lie? You're claiming illegal aliens don't commit murders and...
What he was saying.
At no higher rate, at a lesser rate. It's a demagogic lie because you're likelier to be in this country per capita by people who are born in this country.
First of all, it's not true. But second of all, even
you're
if
not entitled.
Still talking here. Even if it were true, these aren't people we have to have here. We already have our own rapists and murderers. We need to be bringing in more.
So you're saying that they are rapists and murderers? So is that what you're saying?
But to point to a small, to a racial minority, a marginalized community, vulnerable people, and accuse them of being the rapists.
He accused Mexico of not sending their best people, and they're not sending their best people.
We need a
they're not
demagogic
sending
lie.
anyone. That's a lie to begin with.
Absolutely not true.
They're not
That is not true.
Really, the Mexican...
So Donald Trump wants to build a wall to protect us from the people who aren't.
He just said something that wasn't true. They were handing out first aid kits and maps for how to get to America.
The
Mexican government to the poorest areas in Mexico, and we found them and we had them. Yes, they are not sending their neuroscientists.
We need more.
They're getting rid of their problems by sending them
immigrants,
here.
not fewer.
Well, that's because you guys want your gardening done.
No, you know what? I cut my own
You can have as
grass.
many
I cut my
immigrants as
own
you
grass.
want, but I want
the last time you
I
pushed
want
the
them
lawnmower?
competing with
Legalizing.
me and you and those of us at this table, and not competing with our landscapers and maids.
And you know
that's
what?
who's coming in.
People who are here and are not documented
And that's why he's going to get
not paid the same thing that people are documented.
The discussion also underscored a growing frustration among many Americans who feel their voices are being overshadowed by a media landscape that often prioritizes narratives over reality. Whether you agree with Coulter or not, her arguments resonated with viewers who are weary of being told what to think by out-of-touch elites. By the end of the episode, one thing was certain: Coulter had left her mark. The panelists were visibly frustrated, and the audience was deeply divided.
Marijuana, a gateway drug.
No, it's not. Let me just tell you, I get about 5 to 10 people a year calling me to get their kids or their loved ones off marijuana. I get
Out of how many?
Well, I get 90 a day.
So 5 or 10 a year for pot.
I get 90 a day for prescription opiates, which gives you the balance.
Yes, and this has been a canard for decades.
But I will say, and you're probably not going to be happy about this, okay? We keep getting better as a society, and the science shows now that your brain stops developing between the ages of 23 and 25. So if that's true, I'd like to see a 25-year-old age limit.
For pot?
Yeah.
Most doctors do.
I'm not invited back.
No. I'm always for the truth first and facts first. I never heard that one. I'm glad I started late. I wasn't 25, but I was 19. That's a lot. I mean, that's not 12.
I was 12.
You were 12 when you started.
12.
Gosh.
I was 36 the first time I smoked pot.
See, you're good.
How did you start at 12?
I took it from my father.
Oh my God, it's like the ad.
You two should.
I learned it from.
I did. I took it from my
You should
dad.
hook up.
Wow. Yeah. He could teach you to cry about it.
Social media was ablaze with reactions. Some praised Coulter as a fearless truth-teller who stood firm against immense opposition, while others criticized her for being overly blunt or provocative. One thing is clear: no one walked away from that episode without a strong opinion. What's your take? Did Coulter deliver a masterclass in debate, or did she cross the line? Share your thoughts in the comment. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more heated debates and unmissable moments. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.